Good morning. Good morning. We're having a little glitch this morning. Um, we set up the time for the show, which is always 8 Mountain Standard Time. We don't change daylight saving, so somehow the computer, Yardstream, automatically put it to 9. So hopefully you're getting this notification that we're live, and I'm here by myself. So hopefully everybody will jump on. If not, I'm just going to be talking to myself, and that's okay. I do very well doing that. Um, and Venus is here with me, and you know how she likes to talk, so we should be good. We should be good. Um, let's see. What can we talk about? I don't know. Um, well, welcome to Chrissy's Corner for Collectors. This is the early bird show. We have a sale, we have chat, we have show and tell, and boy, there's a lot to talk about this week. So maybe it's good that we're on a little bit earlier. I don't know. If you are popping in just now, just know that there's a little bit of a hiccup going on, which is fine. But I might be by myself this morning. I'm not sure. So if you're in the chat, say hello, wave to me. Let me know you're here so I know that I'm not talking to myself. Maybe it's just better I just talk to myself. I don't know. So I got a couple fun things today, and there's Hallie Lynn. Thank you for coming in. My co-host and my guests are not here yet, and I'm hoping that they come in soon. But good morning, hey Lynn. You had some great stuff on. Good morning, Busta Move. How are you? I got to watch. If you haven't watched, we had a drop sale this weekend, Saturday, and for Veterans Day, and there was a whole bunch of people on. And if you go to my previous videos, you can see my 30-minute video. Hey, Lynn was on there, and you can see the list of everybody else and go and watch what they had. There's still time to purchase things if you're interested in that. Well, good morning. I'm glad that I'm not here by myself. So much to talk about. And let's see. What else do I want to talk about? So anyway, I went to a community sale last week, and I was selling, but I ended up just not making any money because I purchased quite a bit of things. Yes, I did. Because it was an over 55 community, and they had some really neat things. So I hope that you guys will like what I brought for today. Also, I'm going to be doing a sale on Tuesday of Two Old Guys Vintage. It's called Selling with Friends, and my slot I think is 11:45 Mountain Standard Time. So yeah. So anyway, I hope you're all having a good weekend. It's beautiful here in Arizona. The weather is just starting to turn where it's like you still got to wear shorts in the afternoon, but in the morning you can put like a little sweater on. And if you're new here, just remember that we sell, we chat, and we have show and tell. So I have some show and tells, but I'm trying to wait to see if Caroline jumps on before I show and tell. The other thing I wanted to talk about is if you haven't already gotten a notification from the post office, there's my husband. He's going to cover the bird. I tried to give her a break, but she's just too talkative. So if you haven't already gotten notification from the post office or UPS, the shipping rates went up November 1st. So for resellers, just know that. Let your folks know, because not everybody probably got a notification or know about it. Good morning, Miss Pat Doodles. Miss Pat Doodles has a channel, and she makes beautiful dolls. She made a frog one day. I don't know how she pulled that together like within a minute, but it was very cute. So hello, everybody. So yeah, so the post office is going up in price. pirate ship will probably go up in price, but sometimes they give you some deals around the holidays. That's what my Billy was telling me. Good morning, Leslie's Lucky Finds. How are you this morning? There's been a little mix up with the change with the change of time change. So my co-host isn't here yet. I'm hoping she pops on soon, and my guest isn't here yet. So I might be by myself, but it's okay. We're good. All right. So I wanted to tell you about Selling with Friends on Tuesday. I wanted to tell you about the shipping prices that went up November 1st. So, just remember that when you're talking to your buyers, just to, let them know that prices are going to go up. We know that happens. Good morning, Danielle. How are you? And, but it's okay. We're good. So, I have about 14 items. I see Caroline's popping in with tears, so yay! I'm not by myself. Caroline could be very busy today,
I think the daylight saving time got messed up because it did say 10 o'clock.
Yeah, it said 10 o'clock Mountain Standard Time.
Yeah, but why didn't you wait for me?
I don't know. I can hardly hear you.
You could have waited for me, though.
I'm on live.
I know. I tried to log on, but by the time I logged on, you went live.
I didn't know. Good morning, Simone. Good morning, Danielle. I see you guys popping in here.
Yeah, it must have been the daylight savings time that messed up.
It might have been that it just automatically, because it was my StreamYard. So, but I can hardly hear you, Caroline.
I don't have anything in the way.
Can you guys in the chat hear Caroline?
Maybe you need to turn up your volume?
Yeah, it's up all the way. Guys, let us know in the chat if you can hear Caroline.
I hope you guys can hear me. Otherwise, maybe I should not be on?
I don't know. Yep, she says they hear you fine, so I don't know. Maybe it's just me.
Is your volume up?
Yeah.
Oh, that's weird.
I don't know. That's kind of weird. I was just talking about the changes in the shipping prices. I just wanted everybody to know that unfortunately the prices are going up.
I know. Did they change it to go up twice?
Yeah. Good morning, Katie. Yeah, I think it was starting November 1st. So I don't know. So just keep that in mind, everybody. If you're purchasing something, I'll try to let you know how heavy it is. Just that might, change your mind, but I just want you to know that. Let's see what else I wanted to talk about. I wanted to talk about that. I have 2 show and tells for today. I think there's another show and tell in there, or was that from last week? Did you guys use that one? The door?
Yeah, that was from last week. That was from Danielle.
Oh, okay. I wasn't sure if it was from this week. So, all right, let me talk about the show and tells, and then we can get on to logistics. And I did send Wendie that link again. So,
Wendie will not join us because she is under the weather. She's been up since 4 this morning.
Oh, no.
So she's not feeling too well.
Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. There's a lot of people getting sick again. I don't know what's going on. There's a stomach virus going on around. That's not nice.
Over here, it's a change of the weather because here it's been super cold, like 30s, and then all of a sudden it's back up to 80s. So I think that's why everyone's getting sick over here.
That's a big flip.
I know.
You have another sale today, don't you?
No, not today.
Oh, I thought you had one this afternoon.
No. That's not until next Wednesday. Or next, it's not. I have a lot of sales next week. So Tuesday I have a sale with Selling with Friends with 2 old guys.
Yeah, I was just talking about that because I'm doing that one too. So I was just talking about that.
And then I have another one with Kraken in them on Tool Guys Vintage and Resell.
That's it. So that's Sunday, right? Next Sunday. Yeah.
It's on Wednesday.
Oh, Wednesday.
Yes.
Boy, you're going to be busy next week. You better get your sleep in.
Yeah. Lately, I haven't been getting sleep. I've been having these weird nightmares.
You were talking about that the other day. Good morning, Ancestral Beginnings. You were talking about a dream you had the other day. I used to have a dream book. I don't know whatever happened to that book, but Good morning, Ancestral Beginnings.
Hi, Mary.
Some of them can be really interesting, you know.
Well, yes. Last night's dream was really weird. I had a dream of Gigi. I had a dream of Gigi's soap.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I didn't.
The last few things you look at night before you go to bed, that's what I've been dreaming about. So I saw Gigi's Instagram on her soap, and I had a dream of Gigi on Instagram. It was so weird.
Gosh. That's funny. I didn't know that. The last things you see, I just woke up at 3:00 this morning. I don't know why. I just was up, and I was like, okay, well, I'm up, so here I am. I don't know. Oh. Yeah, so Miss Pat Doodle says that the change starts November 18th. Thank you for telling me that. I thought it was earlier than that, but right around the holidays. How convenient. All right.
That's crazy.
All right, so I'm going to show you a show and tell. And so the first show and tell I'm going to show you. So you guys, I think I told you the story about my in-laws downsizing, and they gave us a whole bunch of things like Billy's paintings and that. Well, my mother-in-law used to work for the Navy, and she worked in the printing and marketing area, and she did a lot of pamphlets for them for recruiting and stuff. So she got to travel a lot. So she got some really pretty things. Caroline, when you see this, you're going to flip out. So she gave me these two, I don't know what to call them, okay, because they're not really paintings, they're tile. So here's the first one. Ready, everybody?
Oh, God, that's gorgeous.
It's huge, okay? It's, I'm going to say it's like 18 by 20.
Uh-huh.
And it's tile. It's a tile. Let me make it bigger here. Let's see here.
I don't think you can make it bigger unless you make the image bigger.
Okay. So anyway, it's tile, hand painted, and it's heavy. Here's the second one.
Wow.
So one is horizontal, one is vertical, and we, our walls, most of them are brick, so there's not much wall space until we figure out how to put something into a wall to hang paintings. So they're hanging in my guess it. Are you ready? Bathroom.
Oh, that's gorgeous.
They look good in there.
Yeah, it looks really good.
They look good, but they're very heavy and they're very pretty. Because they're tile, I think they'll be all right in the bathroom because, I don't think anything will have, I don't know. But, so yeah, they're very pretty. And I really like them a lot. And I don't know. I might keep them in the bathroom. Now I might have to figure out a color for the bathroom that goes with them. I don't know.
So is it made out of stone or? It's
like a ceramic, like it's tile. It's a big tile that's not broken. Like it's one big piece of tile. And then they hand painted on the tile the images, and then they outlined it in a gold paint. So there's almost a little bit of a relief to it. Do you know what I'm saying? It's kind of like you can feel the gold paint. But it's beautiful. So I was going to sell them, and then my husband said, "You're not selling them; they're worth a lot of money." So it's like, okay. So,
well, where did she get them from?
I don't know. I never really did get to finish asking her about it because we got interrupted talking about something. So I'll have to ask her next time I see her, or if she's in the chat. William, if you're in the chat, ask Joan where she got them from, and or if you know, just put it in the chat. So I'll have to ask, but I just wanted to show you guys because they're just gorgeous. And with the gold frame, they just look beautiful. But yes, they're in my bathroom. Sadly, I have another place I might want to put them, but I got to figure out how to put something into the brick. So anyway, that's my
Oh,
first show and tell.
they have those hooks that you can slide onto brick.
I saw that. I'm gonna hopefully go out to Home Depot later on today because there's a couple things I want to look at. But I'm gonna go to Home Depot and talk to them over there because somebody else was telling me about that too. So I don't know. All right, the second show and tell I have for you guys is I don't know if you guys remember a couple weeks ago I was talking about some assemblages and I sold one actually yesterday, but I was working on one with a seal. Did I tell you guys about that one? Let me grab it. Hold on. So I bought this vintage seal. It's Odagiri. My fingers do not work. So I bought this seal. It's an Odagiri seal. It's a white seal like this. And I wanted to make an assemblage with it. So I was thinking in my head, I showed it to my aunt and I said, what do you think? What would you do with it? And she said, it reminds me of Coca-Cola. And I thought, well, Coca-Cola only has polar bears. Wrong. They had a seal and penguins too, which I didn't know. But anyway, so I thought, okay, that's what I'll do with it, right? So I thought I would make a paper mache like scene of snow, like a snowbank. Okay. So where did that little thing come from? Veterans Day stuff. I don't know what's going on with StreamYard this morning. So I decided to do that. I made a paper mache snow mound with a little cave to hide lights in. And during my sale last week, my garage sale, somebody was talking to me about the assemblages, and I said, oh, I'm working on one now. And she said, oh, can I see it? And I showed it to her, and she said, if you could change it just a little bit, I'd like to buy it from you. And I was like, oh, okay. So she wanted me to turn it into a beach because what she does at Christmas time, she puts her Christmas tree up, and then right after Christmas, she takes the ornaments off and makes her tree a beach tree to remember her the summertime. I don't know. But anyway, so here's how I did it. It's not quite done yet, but I keep forgetting about this light. Okay, so I took the paper mache, I made beach and sand. And I got this little sign, this Coca-Cola sign, which I'm going to put up here somehow. And then there's lights inside here. And he's going to sit on his towel. See his towel? And he sits here like that. And then the lights go on in the cave. So I hope she likes it because she hasn't seen it yet. But yeah, I sold it already before you even finished it.
Oh, that's why you're looking for a beach ball.
Yeah, so I didn't find a beach ball. What I did find was a little Coke bottle that I'm going to put next to the seal. And, oh, Wendie's here.
Oh, Wendie! She said she wasn't feeling good.
I'm not.
You're such a trooper.
You're a trooper, Wendie.
I had a rough night. I've been up since about 4 a.m.
Oh, well, at least you can just kind of hang with us.
Yeah, I might do that. I do have some fabric. If anybody's interested in fabric, I know I've got some of that handy, but that's kind of, yeah, I've been rearranging and cleaning, and I got a new shop light for out in the garage. So lighting is just amazing now. And
it makes a difference. It sure does.
Yeah. And so in my 2-car garage, we have a laundry area that's against the back wall. And when the house was built, they divided, they put this wall up that had like these big, deep cubbies. And they're really long. They cover like the whole back wall area and kind of create a faux wall. And I managed to clean out one of those entire sections, which meant up and down off ladders to put stuff up higher. That was my grandmother's. And just trying to reclaim a little of that space for myself. And so I kind of wore myself out.
Well, but you know what? It feels good though when you get it all done and it's all organized. It just I've organized this room 3 times already, and every time the weekend comes, it gets piled with stuff, and then it just I'm looking at it today and I'm thinking, ugh, but I know I have to do it. I know I have to do it.
Yeah. Well, it's difficult living with my grandmother's stuff and not really being able to give it to a new home or figure out what needs to happen with it next. Hopefully in the next year, my mom will get to that point. And unfortunately, the more she deals with, the sooner it means I have to leave. But the more she deals with, the better it is for everyone, especially her own sound mind. I know that me being here for this long, COVID, and all those other things that happened have really taken the toll on her. And I know that she actually physically goes out and works very, very hard to help keep me here, because there's all these technical issues that deal with making it Section 8 housing. That means she's not going to be able to resell it the way she needs to when the time comes. So she's just being kind. And how we ever repay our parents' kindness, I will never know.
We just there for them when they need us too, you know? Yeah. So that's it. Sure.
Oh, yeah.
It's good to have family around you. It really is. I don't have a lot of family around me, so I have my in-laws. That's about it. But so it is important. Well, you guys, it's Sunday morning, and let's get started. I'm going to talk to you about some logistics real quick. Please respect the people in the chat and the moderators. We're so glad that you're spending your Sunday morning with us. All items sold as is, and we will disclose any imperfections we are aware of. I will invoice within 3 days. Caroline will let you know her invoicing schedule because she's got a lot on her plate this week. We ask that you pay within 48 hours unless you have made other arrangements with us. I ship from Arizona. Caroline ships from Texas. Wendie ships from Washington. No, Oregon. Oregon. And we do our best to utilize pirate ship or the best option for a fair shipping price. Please fill the job form in the chat to register with us. And you must be 18 years old to purchase from our live sale. So I got to tell you that I did not know, Wendie, and my apologies to you, that I have been spelling your name wrong constantly.
Oh, I'm not worried about it. That's the least of my worries.
I didn't realize it until I was listening to you and Caroline on your show the other day, and Caroline was saying your name, and she said Wendie. That's Wendie, and I was like, oh, sugar.
I used to mention it more often due to the
PayPal or email?
Gmail. My Gmail, because of my email account. Sorry, I'm looking in 2 different places at once. But because of my Gmail account, sometimes people would email me and not realize it was an IE, and then the emails wouldn't get to me. And it's just something I hadn't thought about mentioning again in a while, and it's a good thing. No, I had a sudden shock the other day. Come to find out, my cell phone company double charged me, once from my regular account and once from my PayPal account, and I'm like,
oh no.
Yeah, because I do these horrible things on Saturdays. I go to these most amazing and incredible online craft sales.
Oh, those are fun.
I'll tell you what, I come down the rabbit hole on that, let me tell you. But all right, so who wants to go first? Eeny, meeny, miny, mo.
I'm going to let one of you two go first, and then I'll set something up while you guys are showing.
Sure. I can go first. All right. So I use letters to claim my items, and it's really simple. So if you want the item, you just let me know in the chat, put the letter down, or if I have any starting bids, I'll let you know too. So my items are very simple, and thank you guys for all being here. Really appreciate it. These are $1 straw covers if you are interested. They're just little sliders that you could put on your lanyard or you could put on your straws. So there's a little froggy. Here's a little pastry one, a rainbow one, a cloud, a little machine, another pastry that's pink. So there's that one, and they're $1 choice. If
What
anyone
are
is
those pastries called? They're Mexican pastries, aren't they? What are they called?
I don't know. I just know they're sweet bread.
Yeah.
They're sweet bread, and then they put like it's kind of like a fondant over it. So when you put it over it and then rebake it, it makes that little crackle, and it's so good.
I can't for the life of me think of the name of it, but they're so good.
I don't remember, but they always come in different colors. They're really pretty.
I like the Batman one.
They actually make one of these. They're called pineapple, but it's not pineapple flavor, and it's an Asian dessert just like that they make, but it looks like a pineapple.
They're so cute.
Aren't they
fun? Those would be really cute for like a kid's party favor, you know, when they go, like if you go to have a pizza party someplace and they all get their drinks and then they know whose drink is whose, and then they get to take that home as a party favor. That would be cute.
All right. Who wants to go next?
I'll go next.
Okay.
Let me get my banners up here. Okay, so I'm going to put my little ticker on, and then I'm going to start with the bear. So if you see on my ticker, if you see a word, I use words. Where Caroline uses letters, I use words. So if you see a word and you're interested in what that item might be, put it in the chat, and then I will pull it up. But I'm going to start with the bear. So this is a Mary Meyer bear. His legs move. His arms move, but he's in the sweater, so it doesn't move that much. So he's a Mercedes sweater bear. So the reason he's Mercedes is he was given out at a car show in Philadelphia as like a this commemorative thing. And so he has this really cute little Mercedes-Benz sweater on. So if you know somebody who has a Mercedes-Benz or somebody who's wanting to buy one, this would be really fun for Christmas. He's got his little sticker here that says Mary Meyer, and he's pretty tall. I'm going to say he's probably 18 inches. He's not heavy, though. 12, 13, probably 16 inches. And he's just cute. He's cute to sit on the shelf. Now he's vintage, and the sweater is vintage, so there's a little fading on this one side right here. You can see it's right here is a little faded. And I think that's because I think he was in this person's car, like in the back. So I think that's why he's faded. Look at his little feet. So cute. So I'm asking 15 for him. Again, he's Mary Meyer, and she's known for her bears. He's got a sweet little face. And that's the word bear, if you're interested in that one. All right. Let me go to the next one. Okay. All right. So the next one I'm going to do is called soup. So the word for this is soup. This is a 1998. It's a Campbell soup ornament, still in the box. I've not taken it out of the box. It's collector's edition. So it was, I think you had to send in something, or you, you know, signed up for something and then you got this. It's funny though, it has 2 recipes, and the one is green bean casserole bake. Everybody loves that. And the other one is tomato soup spice cake. Now that's intriguing to me. Using Campbell soup tomato to make a cake. I don't know. Interesting.
I wonder if it would make it really moist if you did that.
I was thinking it probably gives it's a spice cake. So I'm thinking it would give it a little sweetness because I think that's a little sweet, that soup. And I'm thinking, like you said, moist too. I don't know.
Yeah.
Kind of interesting because it says spice cake mix, condensed tomato soup, water, eggs, and then cream cheese frosting. So it's $8. It's still in the box, brand new. It's from 1998. If you know somebody who collects that or who might be interested in that. And those are my 2 items. All right. Let me get that up there. There we go.
Oh, Chrissy, if you go out and come back in, you can change it so it doesn't say that veteran.
Okay. Well, you're going to show right now, then I'll go out.
Oh, I think Wendie, you're going to try?
Okay.
Sure.
Okay.
I got a minute. We'll try something here. The coffee's making in the background. Sorry, the computer's here, the camera's there. You guys know how it goes. Okay. I'm going to sell some fabric. I have some fall fabric still. This is a piece of corduroy. It's a rust. Ooh, my lighting's poor. Let's change this so it kind of reaches out in front of me. And then maybe you guys can see that this is rust colored. So it's a piece of rust colored corduroy. It is, I'm going to sell fabric for $1 a yard today.
Alrighty.
If you see fabric today, it's $1 a yard.
Okay, I'll put that in.
So this is just over 36 inches across. I'd say 38. And it is just under a yard. 4 inches short of a yard. When I turn my head this way, this is 1 yard. I am a human yardstick. So just under a yard. So this chunk of fabric is less than $1. So tell you what, how about we give you a buddy? It needs a buddy. If it's under a yard, it needs a buddy, right?
I love corduroy. I love it.
What should we give it? This is over a yard. Let's see, what have I got that's right about a yard as well? Any more fall? Come on now.
Oh, you have oodles of stuff, Wendie.
I have a bag next to me. I thought that would work well this morning. It's just this happy little bag next to me, but I didn't separate them all out. So how about with that corduroy? How about we do this? We'll give you Christmas and fall in one bundle. So you get this great, just under a yard piece of fabric of corduroy, which is a great fall background. And then we'll give you this black and white plaid. And now this is a stout material. I'm not sure what this is. It's I don't know if you can hear that tautness. This is thicker. It'd be great for a little assemblage. Oh yeah. Okay. And it's skinny. Thought I had, there is a selvage edge right here. It's a non-labeled edge though. So it's not very wide. Actually, yeah. If that's from salvage to selvage, which looks like it should be.
That's a nice pattern.
It is, and it's not super, I can't. So this distance is times 2. You're looking at 60 inches across. It seems a little wide. But it's just a really short piece. So it's less than half a yard. So you get both pieces for $1. Both pieces, happy plaid for a wonderful Christmas background, and a rust corduroy. There's the width of the corduroy. You get both pieces for $1. Right? And then we'll do one more piece of fall fabric. This is a beautiful flower pattern.
Oh, wow. That's really vintage.
That's nice.
It is definitely vintage. This, if I'm not mistaken, came out of Christine's. So she had tons of vintage fabric and she just could no longer keep any of it. It does not have a description on its edge. It is $1 a yard. And I have 1, 2, 3 yards. 3 yards. And let's see if we can get this to camera up real nice. So there's that one. And I'm going to call that my 2. And I'm just going to kind of do some fabric and maybe a couple other little things I can grab in between.
Okay. And if you guys watch this,
so there's 2.
If you guys watch this in the replay and you're interested in anything, let us know. Or if there's like a different color that you're interested in too, let us know too.
Yes, please do. I have an abundance of fabrics, and what I don't have, put a request in for. You never know whose pile I might find it in.
Mm-hmm. Thanks, Wendy. All right. Let me see. What else do I got next for you guys? Oh, I have something really fun for you guys. It's some house slippers.
Oh my
These are
God.
brand new.
Oh,
they're fun elf slippers, and they're adult size 9-10. So they're cozy slippers. They're brand new elf shoes.
Funny.
Aren't they funny? You know, too bad they don't have a bell on the end. They'd be hilarious for a little kid running around or an adult. So they have the grippy on the bottom. So the starting bid for this is $9 if anyone's interested. I thought these are too fun. Or they'd be a cool stocking stuffer. You could put a doll. Oh, have you guys seen the new Build-A-Bears that they have lately?
No.
They have some really fun Build-A-Bears this year. They're Hello Kitty. Hint, hint.
I've got like 4 for sale on eBay.
Oh, Build-A-Bears?
Yeah.
Have you pushed them to see if they make a noise, Chrissy?
A noise? No.
Yeah, some of them, if you if you ever find a Build-A-Bear, sometimes they have a little voice box put inside of them.
One's a unicorn.
Oh, wow, really?
Mm-hmm.
Excuse me, did you just say you had a unicorn Build-A-Bear?
Yeah.
Chrissy always sells unicorns. That's how
I have a unicorn thing. I have a set of coasters that have unicorns on them. They're amazing.
That's how I
had to go run over there because Billy just made sausages and they just smell so good.
Oh,
so,
yeah.
That's why I wasn't there.
Yeah, Chrissy always sold unicorns when I first started with Chrissy. She always has some fun unicorns. All right. Chrissy, you ready?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
All right. Okay, so the next one is going to be some playing cards. So, cat lovers unite. If you are a cat owner, you know what Fancy Feast is. So that's special food for cats. Well, I've got a pack, brand new, okay? I took them out of the box to show you, but they're playing cards, and they're Fancy Feast. And the cards have different cats on them. So like this one says Asian. And this one says Ceylon. Am I saying that right? And this one says Maine Coon. And Scottish Fold. I think that's because his ears are folded. And so anyway, they're all different cats. So if you have somebody who plays bridge or you play poker or whatever, and you're looking to give them a little stocking stuffer, these are cat playing cards that are from Fancy Feast. And they're just $7. And they're brand new. I'm trying to get them back in the box here. And this would be a cute stocking stuffer for somebody. And there they are. Isn't it cute? Somebody plays cards, I know it. So that is the cards. I'm trying to make a pile where I know. So quiet today. All right, let's see here. Next one. Okay, this is a piece of jewelry. So this jewelry maker is Brian Anthony's. And this is his box. It's brand new. And it's called Pause. So you know how like if you're playing, you know the pause sign is like the 2 slashes. Like if I wanted to pause like a video or something, it's the 2 slashes. Well, this is it. It's a pendant. It's got the 2 slashes. And it's called Pause. She finds herself awake again all throughout the night when the evening blurs into the morning sky and still peace is not in sight. So it goes on to say to you, sometimes you just have to stop and pause and take a second. And it has a little card with the saying on it. And then there's part 2. It's pretty long. And it comes in this box, and I'm asking $10 for it. So it's gold tone. There's the pause. You can see the little pause emblem. And it's not very big. And then it comes in its original box. And it's Brian Anthony. So you can see the B and the A in his signature there. And it's $10 for that. All right, and I'm going to show one more thing, and then I will hand this back over to Wendy. So these are salt and pepper shakers. They are from Hallmark, and it's just a plain holly pattern to it. Right there, and they have their stoppers, and you can see it says Hallmark on the bottom here. Hallmark licensing, and they're just kind of nice to have an extra set of salt and peppers on your table. Very plain and simple design. And these are $5 if anybody's interested. With salt and pepper, they're kind of big. There's a lot of salt and pepper you can put in. They're 4 inches tall, so they're just cute little salt and peppers. They're Hallmark. I think that some people collect Hallmark, like the pattern that they had at Christmas. So if you collect that, or you know somebody does, those are the salt and pepper shakers. All right, I'm done.
All right, back to Wendy. Hi, Barbara. Hi, Gigi.
Good morning, everyone. All right, I did some lighting adjustments, took the morning meds, you know, those things you're supposed to be doing, right? Okay. That's not what I thought I had.
Same one, right, Wendy?
Yes,
Barbara?
still fabric
Okay.
for $1 a yard. All right, so we have this. Oops, I bet. Fluffies. It's part of my scarf. That's not a good feeling. Okay, so this is also a lovely vintage fall fabric. It's kind of a...
Oh, I like those colors together.
There we go.
I like those colors together.
So this is a fabric that was done for Concord Fabrics, and it's a Joan Kessler design. So Joan Kessler Fabrics for design for Concord Fabrics. And once again, $1 a yard. Pretty sure this is vintage as well. Most everything, it seems like I've been dealing with fabric these days, so it has been. And let's see. Acrossways is right about a yard across, just a smidge over, about an inch over a yard. So 37, 38. And then this is doubled over, and I have 1 and a smidge. So I better unfold that and double check that that is 3 yards. Do. 2. Oh, 2.5. You get the half as an extra. So there is 2.5 yards of this fabric at $1 a yard. If somebody wants a yard, I'll throw a little extra in. If somebody wants another yard, I'll throw the extra in with that extra. Read all about it. So there's that.
Yes,
and
Wendy
then,
always puts a lot of extra bits in your box or your package when you get it.
I do try to, especially if it's something like fabric, because it's just so easy to coordinate. And then trying to figure out what else is down in here. Oh, there's the other piece. This is under $1. This is going to be a 50-cent piece of fabric. So whoever wants it, it's 50 cents. I know that's not my normal, but it's a piece of fleece. I'm just not big into fleece. And red is really not my color. But when I saw it, I couldn't resist it. It is a piece of red fleece with black paw prints all over it. So it's a smaller piece. It is half a yard.
That's adorable. And you know, I used to go to the Goodwill and buy baby blankets to put in my dog's crates so then I could easily wash them. That would be so cute in a dog's crate.
Good idea.
So, or the top blanket if you're into making dog beds, or just a dog blanket. I have a friend who has a couple of dogs, and okay, she has a female dog and she has a male dog. And when her and her husband are having adult time, the dog has issues, the male dog. So he has his own blanket. This is me being very YouTube friendly. Anyway, so there's a couple of pieces of fabric, and we'll see next time I can find a little something different.
Chrissy, what are you doing?
No, I don't know. I thought I clicked on the... Oh, I don't know what I'm doing.
It's too early in the morning, Chrissy.
Right?
Ask the person who's sitting here at 7:30 in the morning.
I've been up since 3, so...
You know what? You and I have been up since the same time. That would have been 4 o'clock my time, probably. I got up out of bed at 4 a.m. Crawled to the couch, laid there.
I'm trying to hide my camera because I'm trying to eat my sausage and I don't want to be eaten in front of everybody.
Sausages.
Oh, all you have to do on the bottom, just hit stop cam.
Yeah, I know. But what happened was I hit the wrong button, and that's why we
gotcha.
got.
It's okay. It's
Buttons
okay.
are difficult this early in the morning.
All right. Let's see. And the next item I have is this one is a necklace. It is from Rue 21. It's 18 inches long. It's a little heart, an angel heart with wings. It's brand new. I've never used it. It has a chain extender, lobster clasp, and it comes with this beautiful heart leopard box. And I'll put it back in there nicely if anyone purchases. And its starting bid is $10. And Rue 21, I believe, I'm pretty sure it's they went out of business over here. Good morning, Billy.
Did they? I didn't know that.
Yeah, well, there might be one over by you, but over by me, I know they went out of business, so.
They used to have some really cute kids' clothes there.
Yes, they did. They had all kinds of fun accessories there.
Yeah.
But there's so many of those different stores now compared to before. It comes in a pretty box. All right. Back to Chrissy. You ready?
Yep.
Okay.
Okay. So talking about Christmas and stocking stuffers, look at this. Crazy cat lady. Action figure. Look how stressed she looks.
Oh my gosh.
I've got too many cats. I've got too many cats. And look at all the cats that come with it. So there's 6 cats that come with her. She's got her, look at her slippers. Oh, cute. The corner of this is bent. The corner of this is bent up here, but it would be really fun for just a cute little gift, gag gift for a friend. If you know somebody, if you're doing an exchange at work, this would be fun. Yep. I don't know why I have so much cat stuff today. Well, because I got it all at the community sale. So those ladies, they all probably had cats. But I got a couple different cat things going on.
Oh, what did Billy find? Because Billy said he did a nice haul last week, was it?
Oh, he found he got actually these are really cute. He got some painted pottery that's worth some good money. But look at this cute little trinket mailbox he found. So I'm selling
that's
these
cool.
on Tuesday on the 2 Old Guys Vintage. But it's a cute little one. But anyway, yeah, he got some good stuff. He's got a good eye, you know. It makes me mad sometimes, but so anyway, this is the Action Crazy Cat Lady. $9 if you know somebody or you are interested in her for yourself to play with. She does articulate, her legs move, her arms move. She's got all different kinds of cats going on here. This one cat looks angry. He does not look like a friendly cat. He's not the good one.
Is that one made by NECA?
It's made by, I don't know who it's made by. I see it up here. It's called Accoutrement, Outfitters of Popular Culture.
Oh, gotcha. Oh, they're the people that make the Jesus action figure.
So if anybody's interested in that, that's just $9. All right, putting him away. The next one is some minis. Let me see, where are they? Where are they? Did I not put them in here? Oh, here it is. Okay, so you're getting 3 little minis for $7. So I'm going to show them to you. One has a little bit of an issue, but it's really cute. So the first one is this pewter figurine. And at first I was like, 2 fish? What is that? It has this little crystal in the middle. Well, it's a Pisces. It's for Pisces. For astrology. So if you know somebody who's a Pisces? How do I say that? I don't know.
Pisces?
Pisces. So you got the 2 fish, you got the little silver crystal in there. No issues with it, but it does say Pisces on the bottom, so it is an astrology thing. So you're getting that. You're getting this cute little crystal owl.
Oh, that's cute.
I don't think it's Swarovski because I don't see it anywhere on the bottom. They usually have I think it's like a swan. I don't see anything on the bottom. But look how tiny he is. Isn't he adorable? And my fingers are all over it, so I will clean him up. But look how tiny he is. So you get that.
That's so fun.
And then the last thing, this is vintage. This is the one that has a little issue to it. So it's a tiny little glass cat. And you see this little thing right here? It's a hole. I thought it was for a candle, but the candle is way thinner than what it would be. So I don't know what you would put in there.
That can also still hold a candle, Chrissy.
It did hold a candle?
I have candles that are that small. There are wider and yet small candles.
Okay, because I was like, oh, maybe it's a candle, and I went and got one to put it in. I was like, no, that's not right. But let me tell you the issue. It has a little chip on the bottom here, right here, and it is on the bottom. You don't see it at all. It's on the bottom, but it's just very cute little cat with a candle. How old is it? Do you think, Wendie?
Oh, I don't know about age. They make all sorts of things to hold candles that size. It could also be, or maybe an incense cone, although they tend to give it a little more of an ashing space.
Yeah. I don't know. But anyway, I thought that they were cute together. So the fish and the cat and the owl, I don't know. So you're getting all 3 of these items for $7. If you are interested in them, you get the little owl, the little cat, candle holder, and then you get the Pisces pewter. It is pewter and crystal ball. So that's it. That's my 2.
Okay, so I have a little show and tell. First of all, Caroline, you were talking about a Jesus action figure?
Yes, the cat lady, that brand makes it.
I don't know of what Jesus action figure you're speaking of. This is the only one I know.
Yeah, he looks just like that.
His name is Buddy Christ.
Oh.
He is very specifically from the movie Dogma. Sorry about the glare.
Oh,
but yeah, this is Buddy Christ. Anyone who doesn't know Buddy Christ, I highly suggest you watching Dogma.
Oh,
one of my favorites.
Yeah, I've never seen that one
he's
before.
Happy, he's crappy, he's the son of God, Buddy Christ.
He would go so good with the cat lady.
Yeah. Well,
so I collect Jay and Silent Bob stuff.
Oh, gotcha.
Mallrats, all of them. All of them.
Yeah, the brand of the cat lady, they also make one that it looks just like that, except it's more articulated. You can move his arms and legs more.
Okay. So this one in a pose because Buddy Christ, he's got this thumbs up and this.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy. And then the other thing I wanted to show and tell real quick, and I know this is strange, and I'm sure other people have seen them, but it's been a really long time since business cards / calling cards, because it used to be that people would carry around a business card, not because it was for business, but because it had their name, just their name and their information, whether they had a business or not, kind of like calling cards. I ran across this. card. And I don't know if you can see it with the glare. And I really hope this gentleman has passed. But there's his name. He's retired. He has no phone, no address, no business, and no money.
Oh, I want that. I want cards like that.
Good morning, Kraken. One of the best things. A while back, I picked up a large collection of greeting cards, some used, some unused. And also in that was a large pile of business cards. And that was one of the business cards. Now, I'm going to tell you one other business card I found in there, something I thought I would never see. The house I live in was my grandmother's. The other half of the block was her parents, my great-grandparents. And they did doll repairs and doll collecting and things. And they used to run something called the Doll Hospital. I found the business card for my great-grandparents' doll hospital business, and it made me so happy. So yeah, it's amazing the things you can find.
Talking about a doll hospital. Where did I hear that?
Not that my great-grandparents were in a doll hospital for years. Grandma would make doll clothes. Anyway. So let's see, what did I snag up? I know I found a couple of other little things here. Oh, here we go. So I know it's a little old. I know it's a little rust. Well, it's not quite rusty, but it's for $10. I'm asking $10 starting bid. If anybody else wants it above that, we'll go up from there. But it starts out with the Bake King bakeware pie pan. And it has the sliders, so you can get your piece of pie out, don't have to ruin your crust to get there. Okay, and I'm sure with a little cleaning up, it might even be usable again. People who know how to use these kind of kitchen things know how to use these kind of kitchen things. And then something that comes with it. The pie crust shield.
That's cool.
And it's got cherries and apples on it. Going back and forth. So $10 and you get both pieces. You get the shield and you get the pie pan. And I didn't know if somebody wanted to use them for a display or an assemblage, or if it's something you just wanted to to use, if you understand how those work. Now, the pie crust shield does not have a maker's mark, and but the pie pan is the Bake King. And let's see. Oops, sorry about that. Alarms in the background. It must be 8 a.m. So there's those two for $10. And then these are $1. Someone wants these, they can have these for $1. These are some ornaments. They are plastic. Some of them have strings, some of them don't. I don't know how you color them. They're flat on one side. I don't know if you would use a stained glass paint. I don't know if you would use regular paint. I don't think these are the ones you put in the oven and bake because they're solid all the way through. So for $1, you get these ornaments.
Those are cute.
There are 8 of these clear ornaments, and it looks like only 2 have strings. And it looks like that one was a repeat. Oh, it looks like that one repeats. The dots repeat, so there's 2 of the dots. Oh, there's actually 3 of these. So there's 3 of this one, 2 of the dots, and 1 of the other 3. And there we go. So for $1, you get 8 clear ornaments to be decorated and used as you see fit.
That'd be fun for kids. A little cute project. They could put sparkles in there and glue and everything.
Glue and they have colored glue these days, and they have colored sparkle glue. So I mean, you could just fill the thing up with glue.
We didn't have any of that when I was growing up. We don't even think we had glitter. I don't even think, or maybe my parents didn't want glitter. Morning,
I agree.
Good morning,
that's something I have to get around to eventually. I have vintage glitter, and almost to the antique glitter. Of course, it doesn't take much for things to be older these days. A friend of mine and I have decided we don't like the word vintage as much as we used to. And the fact that things from the 90s are vintage, we don't like. So 90s are retro, 70s are vintage.
And I went to go put something on eBay, and what I usually do is I find it on eBay and I piggyback off somebody and then just change the description. And they had it listed as vintage. It was 91. And I was like, that's not vintage. And then I was like, wait a minute. And I started doing the math. I was like, it's vintage. I was like,
so we're changing
crazy.
We're changing this. In my opinion, 150 years and older is antique. Vintage, you can get from 1970 on, and from now, or what used to be, you know, what they're calling vintage should just be retro.
But it's still that antique is 100 years, right? They didn't change that, right?
No, they haven't. But I really think that so much from 100 years ago is still more than common these days, if you start thinking about it. I mean, 1900s and older, it's got to start being.
I was putting up comic books, and it was 1991 Superman, and I was like, and the lady wrote vintage. I'm like, vintage? Vintage is 20 years, 100, and okay. So see, there we go. Put her up there. There we go.
I understand that, but I really want to go. I have an issue with it being 20 years and up.
So
I think maybe we should take maybe 20 to 40 years we can call retro, and then 50. We've got to have a break somewhere, because I feel way too old, and I feel like way too many things are commonly being called vintage when they may be.
Well, at least I'm not antique. I'm definitely vintage, but I'm not antique. Yeah, that's what I think.
All righty. So there's my 2.
All right. Thank you, Wendy. All right. So the item I have next is just some bracelets. I have some overstock of bracelets if you guys are interested. They're only $6. I dropped down the price. So here is a black and pink one with some hematite in it. So it's like a hot pink and black. And then here is a blue one and white one. This one's made with seashells and pearls.
That one's pretty.
Thanks. Here is a black and red one. This one's made with some ceramic beads and some nut beads in here, and some coconut beads. And then this one's a rainbow one. It's made with all glass beads, fun rainbow colors with pinks and purples and greens and blues. And then here's a Christmas one. So if you guys are interested in any of these, they're only $6 each. And they're all handmade, one of a kind. All right, back to Chrissy.
All right, so I'm going to need some help for this one, you guys in the chat here. So I found these 2 vintage prints at the sale. I cannot find who made them. You guys might know. I took them they were in these plastic frames that were just gross. So anyway, this is the first one. You're getting both of these for $6. So do you remember these? The place is great. Isn't he cute? Clearly vintage, you can see by the back here. It's a print, and it kind of has like Well, not this one, but the second one almost has like a metallicness to the paper, which is kind of interesting. So this is the first one. The place is great. Has a lion. This is the second one. This says, let's always be friends. And you see how it kind of has that metallic back to it? But here's the interesting thing. This is kind of interesting. So I see comments. Hold on. I want to find out if they know who this is. Hi, Yippee. Hi, Carrie. So the two prints, $6. But when I took the prints out of the frame, this was behind one of them. It's a picture of two tigers. It doesn't say anything. Isn't that odd? And they look like they're in a doorway. I don't know. But I'm going to include the picture just because it came with them. And maybe it means something. I don't know. But there are two prints. They are vintage prints. They're not going to be heavy. I can send these medium mail. And you see this one here. This is the one that has the paper is almost like metallic looking. But I just thought they were very cute. You get the two of those for $6, plus the tiger picture. Aw, it's a mom and dad. They're just sitting there. I just thought that was kind of cool. I was hoping there'd be money behind there, but there wasn't. But there was a tiger. All right, so that's that. Okay, so do we have any Barbie fans out there? I'm wondering if there's any Barbie fans, because I have a Barbie item, but it's a little bit different than what you would normally think of Barbie. It's a pin, and it's medicated Barbie. And if you look closely at the background of the card, you can see what she is medicated on. So it's a collector's pin, which I just thought was hysterical. It's made by Kush Stock Life Shop. So they made her Barbie, and she has some issues. She does. So if you know somebody who loves Barbie, collects Barbie, maybe a little bit older, and this would be very cute to give them as a stocking stuffer. It's brand new in its little package, and it's medicated Barbie. Why not? Barbie's got a lot on her plate. You know, she has got she has a lot on her plate. She's a vet. She's an astronaut. She's a
hold it together, Chrissy.
She's a doctor. So I believe I have somebody. Oh, look at the way I spelt that. Who was medicated this morning?
You're no kidding.
Medicated. What?
Oh, wow.
You had cat on the brain, Chrissy.
Did that at 3 o'clock this morning. I don't know. That's
maybe your cat was dancing. Oh, you don't have a cat. I was going to say your cat was dancing on your keyboard.
The dog could have been, but.
Marcy!
You know, what happened, Marcy, is something happened in StreamYard. We've always been 8 o'clock Mountain Standard Time, but for whatever reason, it changed the time. So, I happened to notice it last minute. So I was like, oh, shoot. And then I didn't see the ladies. I'm like, what's going on? Something's wrong. So it was just StreamYard playing StreamYard tricks on us.
They got to keep us on our toes.
Mm-hmm. All right. Last thing I'm going to show you. Well, not last, but for now. This is really cute. It's a doily. And I've never seen this before. It's roses. Now, what you're going to have to do, I was going to attempt it, but I don't know. I think I would get very frustrated. Look at the roses around it. They're perfect.
Wow.
But you would have to wash this and lay it flat in order for them to, like, they're all curled up because somebody did wash it and didn't lay it flat. But look how cute those roses are. And they're very pale, pale pink. Now this one has a little smudge on the rose right there, but again, I think if you wash it, you can get that out. I didn't want to attempt it because it's just so delicate. So, and it's it is to the tip of the roses. It's 11 inches across, and it's going to be $8. Just because I think it's kind of different and unique. And I love that tan color with the pink roses. I just really like that a lot. Very cute. So this is $8 for the doily, handmade. There's no other stains that I saw except for that one rose. And so then, and look how tight look at the tightness of this in the back. It's crazy how somebody did that. Just so cute. I know, Gigi. I don't know what I was doing this morning when I was typing. I don't know. I've been up since 3 o'clock. So anyway, that's the doily, and that's my my thing. I'm done.
All right. Thank you, Chrissy. Back to Wendie.
Hi. So I'm trying to find something else to sell. Here. No. Tell you what, how about we go around again and we'll come back to Wendie when she figures out what she's doing.
Oh, okay. No problem. You let us know when you're ready, Wendie.
Oh, see, Deborah. Okay, so when you see starch it, I would think like canned starch, but could I use regular starch in the water? Like, because I have starch, but I don't have the canned stuff. Let me know. And welcome.
Oh,
I didn't
to stiffen the doily?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. I've only seen I tried to go looking for the canned starch. I couldn't even find it at the store.
Maybe they don't even have it anymore.
I wonder if you have to go to like a fabric store. Like, yeah, Wendie.
In an aerosol can. Yeah.
Deborah says I can use regular starch. She said I can use Look at those kids, how cute they are.
Oh.
Regular starch, not can. I don't know the difference.
Okay. Good to know.
Let us know if that works, Chrissy.
Yeah.
Okay. I got some fun party hats. I tried to do some holiday ones for you guys. And I'll try to do different colors too, if anyone's interested in different colors. So here's a plaid one with a little fringe. And here is one with a Christmas tree and a little vintage kind of trim on there. This is, I think, vintage garland. All right. And then here's a blue one. A little pom-pom. And here is a plaid one. So if you have a fun little figure or something fun, you can put a party hat on. Why not? I did have a little, oh yeah, where you can put a little party hat on your little figurines. Like that. Cute little guy. So if you guys are interested in these hats, they're only $2. I made all different kinds. I even made little ones, like little pom-pom.
Oh.
So some fun ones. Chrissy, you ready?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so this is going to be a panda bear. It has a sticker on the bottom that says Korea, And I can't tell what the other one is. I can't read the other one, what it says. It says Korea. And it's just a little figurine, a little panda bear figurine. I got him and I was going to do something with him, but then I thought, I don't know. He does have a glaze slip right here. It's not a chip. It's like a little bubble must have been there and didn't glaze over. But other than that, he's in great shape. He's just a little panda bear. Again, he says Korea, and then the other label, it says something. I can't read it. I thought it might have been Otagiri, but I couldn't read it. So choose his little stickers, and it's just a little panda bear. If you do figurines with your for Christmas or whatever, I just thought maybe he would be cute up there. So that is the panda bear. All right, the next one is a mini miscellaneous lot. And I just, I think if you know that I make assemblages, sometimes I'll go on eBay and I'll buy a junk drawer lot, and then it'll have items in it that I just know I'm not going to sell. Arlene's used to make a fabric. Oh, okay. Aileen's. So if it's something that I'm probably not going to use, I put it together in this little lot for you. So they don't actually go, like they're not coherent together, but they're just cute. So the first one is this cute little ceramic bench. Isn't that cute? And it says Nantucket on the bottom. So I don't know, maybe it was a souvenir from Nantucket. Not sure. It's just a cute little ceramic bench. And then the next one is this little brass, and this is all for $10. So then you get this little brass duck, which I think was somebody's keychain. But look how cute this little brass duck is. He's so tiny. He's so smooth, too. He feels so good. Little duck. And the duck could sit on the bench if you wanted him to. He could sit on the bench. Okay, the next thing are these 3 clay little dolls and a little adobe house. Now the adobe house is not signed on the bottom, but see the little adobe house? But these 2 little girl dolls are signed on the bottom. And they're laying on their bellies with their doll. So you get both of those and the house. And you get this little mini ashtray. How tiny this is. And it is vintage. I don't know who made it or whatever, but I just think maybe it could have been a salesman's piece. I have a couple salesman's pieces. That's a salesman's piece. Maybe it's a salesman's piece. I don't know. But it's got the gold. It's just a tiny little ashtray. And then last of this lot is this hand painted. It's a nativity scene. Sure, anything. If you weren't here earlier, I'm making a beach scene with a seal. So look at the little nativity scene. This is a real egg, and it's all hand painted.
Well, that's a really fun miniature lot.
Isn't that fun?
Yeah.
I mean, there's no rhyme or reason to it, but these are just things that I probably won't use, or that who knows. I'll find something and next week say, oh, why didn't I sell that?
It makes total sense. They're all tiny.
Right? They're so tiny. And then, so you're getting the egg, the cigarette, the 3 little adobe things, the brass duck keychain, and the little Nantucket bench. So, morning, Maria. I got my pie plate. Thank you for the pie plate. I got it.
Good morning, Maria.
Maria, I worked my butt off to get that pie plate out of all the tape you put on it. My goodness, girl. But nothing happened to the plate, I'll tell you that. It was wrapped up like it was going to the moon. Holy moly. But it came in perfect shape, so. And then the duck. So anyway, that's that lot, if you're interested in that lot. And then I have an assemblage, but I got to go get it. So you go, Caroline, and then or who goes? Wendie?
Well, Wendie, are you ready?
Yeah, sure. I got a couple of
ahead,
items.
Chrissy.
I've got 2 items. Each of them is going to be $10 this time. So the first one for $10. First one for $10 is a Christmas doll. She's got a velvet dress on. Her hair does need combed. She has blue glass eyes. She does have a porcelain head, porcelain hands, and porcelain from the knee down. The rest of her is soft cloth, stuffed cloth, including the body and the arms from the wrists up. Her dress, it does look like needs a little help. It's not totally ripping yet, but the stitching is starting to come out. And she's not marked. I have checked on her, the bottom of her porcelain of her neck, also the front side, just in case, that I have not seen any actual maker's marks as to the maker of the doll's head. So, so $10 and you get this happy. She does have leather boots, which have been laced up. They're not glued or sewn on. So those can be easily, to my knowledge, they haven't been glued on. No, they should slide off, but I'm not going to because I know I won't be able to get them back on. So she's $10. She does bend. So she will sit on a thing. Like I said, her hair is a little wonky in the back. She just needs a hair, just comb. Anyway, so there she is. And then I know it's not the right season for this, but I realized how long I've been storing it because I thought something awesome, but it doesn't matter how awesome it is. I can't keep storing it. Brand new in packaging. The Easy Tote Zipper Spread. Picnic spread. Not zipper. Why did I say zipper? Picnic spread. It is a yellow plaid. Fold up with instructions still inside. Vintage. Practically antique. Picnic blanket. Let's see. When it was originally purchased, it was on special for $1.99. We don't find anything this size for $1.99 anymore. And even though the packaging is starting to come off, I believe this is put out by the Orden Corporation. So $10. And this lovely thing can be yours. That's my 2 items. Yeah. I think it's when they first started coming out with the whole picnic spread, you know, easy tote.
Is it cushion? Like, is it a cushion?
It's got blanket and cushions.
Oh.
It's a spread, and I think that the cushions are all attached at the corners. If you kind of look here where the picture's upside down.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
I think the cushions are actually attached at the corners.
That's adorable.
Yeah.
That'd be great for the beach.
Attached seat cushions.
That'd be great for the beach.
Cushions are never going to blow away.
Yeah, and then like the sand would come off it easily, like with a, you know, with a blanket. You get the sand, and you get sand in your house for the next 10 days.
Easy to ship. You don't have to worry about it getting squished in the. Sorry, you're up there. You don't have to worry about it getting squished in the box because it's already fluffy.
That's cool.
$10 for the vintage bordering on antique pizza cushions. Pizza cushions. Holy. It's early because we're trying to sell pizza cushions.
Is it vinyl or plastic? Is the question.
I think it is vinyl. It says folds through, easy clean, Velcro strapping. Doop doop boop boo. Oh, okay. The packaging is so old, it does have a little bit of a hole in it. And that is vinyl. So yes, vinyl, according to the finger test. At least I think that's vinyl.
I think so, because
Very
those are like those easy to clean ones too, you know. Or they'd be good at a football game.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or
That's really
out here, we have a place called the Brit Festival, and it's held at the place called the Brit Gardens in Jacksonville, and it's an outdoor music festival, and they have lawn seats. So they have this giant, huge, expansive green area that's a lawn, and you can just spread out your blankets, bring out your picnic, and enjoy the music. So it's a great thing for that.
You just know, whenever I go to those kind of things, I get stuck next to the person with the blanket that's 80 miles long, and then they've got like 4 little kids that are throwing things at each other.
And nothing stays on the blanket, even when it's that big.
I know. That would have been great for my RV when we had the RV. That would have been great for the RV because you could pack it up and yeah, that's neat. That's neat.
I have something like that, which is just actually on my couch because they used to sit in my chair. But they are, they came from Walmart, and they don't have the cushions. They're just zipper blankets that go inside of this black. And I've used it for all sorts of occasions, whether it be emergency purposes, and somebody got wet, somebody got cold, things needed wrapped up because it's waterproof, the blanket. So I could wrap up whatever I needed wet or cold, or wet or soggy or dirty into it, get it into the house, and don't have to get my house dirty in the process. I've also used them for extra cushions and chairs. I've left it folded and used it as an extra cushion. So blankets are just so helpful.
Yeah, I think it would be a good butt cushion.
Yeah.
Great butt cushion.
I mean, gosh, you could just put it in your trunk for when you go out on a road trip or something, and you have to stop at a stop. What do they call those?
Oh,
Rest
yeah,
area.
yeah, the rest stop.
Rest area. Yeah.
Yeah.
And you want to have like a sandwich or something, you don't have to sit on
Mhm.
it.
I think, is it Chrissy's turn now?
I think it's...
Who is it? I have one item and then I'm done.
Okay.
It's not me.
I think I'm done. I showed everything. Yeah. Yep, this is the last one. So this is an assemblage. It's a Victorian assemblage. So for Christmas, so I'll show it to you. I am asking $20 for it, and I'll show you what it has to it. So I got just a plain glass dish, and I got some material that I put on the bottom so that it could show through the glass, and it's this maroon material. This is an old earring. It's actually one whole earring. I don't know who would wear something that long, you know, but it's an older earring. And then I got a maroon poinsettia that I put some lace on it. The boot is like a vintage planter. I don't know who makes it. And then this is a piece of broken, this actually was a clip earring. And I don't know if you're going to be able to see, it has kind of like a maroonish color to it. I put lace behind it. I put the fake snow, which will stay on there. Most of it stays. You might get a flake or so. And then I made the fan. Bree told me about that. I don't know if she's still in here, but I was asking what to put in it. So I did make the fan out of the same material as this material. And then I put a cherub in there, a little, I don't know if you're going to be able to see it, but back here is a gold coin, and then a little present and some foliage. And then on the back, this was a vintage Christmas ornament made out of a matchbox, like because it had strikers on the side, but the box was really beat up. But this, it's written Merry Christmas, and it's actual gold thread. So I tried to salvage that as best I could, and I put that on the back. So on the back, you see that, and then in the front, you see this. And so that's, I only have 2 Christmas ones left, this one and another one. And then, well, the seal was going to be my 3rd one, but that's gone already, and now it's a beach. So this is my assemblage, and it's not really heavy at all. It's tall. It's going to be about a foot tall, the box is, but I just thought it was kind of cute. So I had fun making it. I'm having a ball making these things. I did sell one yesterday, which I was really happy about. So I was glad about that. And I don't want to make another one until one of these is gone, but I just thought it was cute. If nothing else, I'll have lots to display for Christmas. So, all right, that's it from me.
Yeah, are you gonna set up your that entrance table as Christmas soon?
Yeah, I'm gonna do that right after Thanksgiving. Oh, that's a lot of work.
Anything else, Wendie?
No, Kraken, I did not sell that yet. I have it in the back.
Sorry. No, not really. Hopefully I have my toys here, but I haven't gotten them sorted. So hopefully I will be having a toy sale really soon, or toys will start to make it into my sales. And I hope to make a few items. I've got a couple ideas, but I've just been so busy with reorganizing that I haven't. I just haven't sat down to create.
Gotcha. All right. So I guess we should do a recap then?
A recap? Okay.
Sure.
Okay. Let me go through my recap real quick. Thank you guys for all being here. Make sure you guys thumbs up in the chat too if you get a chance. Really appreciate you. And if you guys watching this in the replay, just put a comment below if you're interested in anything. So if you're interested in these straw decor pieces, they're only $1 each now. So the froggy, the avocado, the earth, Batman, Boba Tea, Hug Me, Cactus, Eeyore, the cloud, a little pastry. I had a pair of slippers, size 9-10. They're really nice, brand new elf slippers, $9. I have, let's see, what else do I have? I had a necklace with the angel, 18 inches long. It's an angel wing with the heart inside, and it comes with this really pretty box. Let's see, and then I have, I had some bracelets if anyone's interested.
I love that deer in the background. I saw that the other day. It was so cute.
Oh yeah, I've been making a bunch of these. This is just one I made so far. So if anyone's interested in the deer's $9. It's flocked. These bracelets, if anyone's interested in these, they're only $6 now. And the one I'm wearing, the Christmas one. Okay, $6. And then I had some party hats, if anyone's interested in them for the holiday. I have a bunch of them, and they're only $2. Or if you like a different color, let me know. All right. Who wants to go next for the recap?
I can.
Oh, sure. I can go next.
Go ahead, Wendy. I'm typing. Go ahead.
Okay. So we had some fun fabric, 50 cents for the piece of puppy fleece. And then $1 a yard for, we had this really pretty, little easier to see with the lights adjusted, vintage fall fabric. And we had another piece of vintage fall fabric, $1 a yard, and a little extra. And then we had these two pieces together for $1. One rust corduroy and one black and white or black and red plaid. And for $10, we have the Bake King and Pie Crust Shield. The 50-cent fabric, Maria, for the puppies. Yeah. Awesome. Yeah. I see that, Maria. So that will go to you. Lovely. Thank you so much. And then we had 8 clear ornaments for $1 that you can decorate. Oops. And then for 10, we had the Christmas doll. Who needs a hair styling? And also for 10, the vintage picnic cushions and blanket. And I think that covers mine. I don't think I missed anything.
No, if you guys are watching this in the replay, you're interested in anything, please email Wendy or leave a comment below, and we'll make sure she gets the information. All right, on to Chrissy.
My chair won't come up to the... Okay, so I had the Crazy Cat Lady toy. I had the miscellaneous lot that I just showed. I had the Campbell collector. Yes, Maria, we will. The Campbell collector. The Fancy Feast playing cards with all the cats on them. The Barbie, medicated Barbie pin. The bear. Yeah, the bear. Mercedes bear. It's a Mary Meyer bear. The 2 prints with the picture of the tiger. The Hallmark salt and pepper shakers. The panda bear. The assemblage, which I just showed you. And I'm going to hold these up for Kraken if you want to take a screenshot. So there's the macaroni lady. So they use the rigatoni. And listen, I'm Italian, so I can speak to this, okay? So they use the rigatoni. And then the elbows for the arms.
Chrissy, how much was the Crazy Cat Lady?
The Crazy Cat Lady was $9.
$9, Marcy.
Crazy Cat Lady. Okay, so, and then, Christine, the back was the farfalle. And then the shell, the hair is little tiny shells. I got to tell you, though, I've been looking. I don't think that they make them that small anymore. I don't know. I have not been able to find it. And then for the hair coming out the top, it's probably spaghetti, like an angel hair.
Okay, and those shells for the curlies on the hair, that looks like the small shells that you would get from Velveeta shells and cheese in a cup.
Oh, maybe.
And I only know that because, well, this house lives off it.
So those are the macaronis that they use. If you want to take a screenshot, I'll turn her like sideways.
I love the eyeshadow.
Yeah, this one was really well painted. Whoever did this one was probably one of the kids, but this one was really well painted. But she broke on the bottom. But I was thinking about making a I have a glass cloche, and I was thinking of putting 3 angels like up on a pedestal, and have like clouds, like cotton spun something, like filling whatever on the bottom, and just have them like standing with their back. So did you get the screenshot?
Okay, you have to do something, Chrissy. If you do put these up on a cloud and make them look like they're angels on a cloud, you have to watch the YouTube videos and figure out how to put the LED lights under it, the multiple changing lights, and make your cloud glow.
Oh yeah, that would be fun.
I can do that. But I have the cloche already. I just haven't. I'm on the beach now, working on the beach one. But anyway, I hope you got the picture of it. But those are the macaronis: the rigatoni, the elbow, the farfalle, and the shell. And then I had this one lot of the cat and the Pisces and the owl, and that was the other thing. So the fancy feast cards were $7, and then this is the last one. So this is a Pisces pewter, and this was, I forget.
Was it the mini one?
It's $7 for the set for all 3 of those. So, all right, that's it for me. Now I got to put all this stuff away. Oh, I'm going to be organizing today too.
It's a never-ending battle.
It's a never-ending battle.
It so is.
I was so proud of myself when I'd emptied out the underneath of a cupboard and was able to stack my paper down there. And now I'm like, well, I cleaned up the back of that big shelf. Now I could stack it in the back. But then what would I put in the cupboard? Oh, heavens.
Oh, man. Yeah, it's never ending. With the holidays now coming faster, it's like, where's the time go nowadays, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And then we're still working on the house. I went to work the other day, and my husband sent me a picture of this tree in the front that he didn't like. So he decided to cut it down, and he's going to pull the stump out. Well, when we came to buy this house, there was a cross right next to the tree. And I said, oh, gosh, I hope it's not a family member there. And so he's getting ready to pull the stump out. I'm like, Billy, be careful, because we don't know who's under that tree. And so he sent me a picture after it was out, and I was like, did you find anybody under there? And he said no. So, yeah.
Reminds me of the moonshine.
Yeah.
Anybody who's interested in dead bodies under trees, I invite you to watch The Moonshine.
The Moonshine.
Okay.
Moonshine is a television show. It's about a family, a family in BC, British Columbia, just to the north in the just over the Canadian border, and it's about them running their family summer resort and what it's like to grow up living on a family resort and all the crazy troubles and the way they found out how mom and dad got the resort and all the fun things that ensue. It's a fun show. I watch too much television, people.
That's all right. All right, you guys. We hope you guys have a wonderful weekend. Have a nice holiday, and we will see you guys next week. Bye.
See you later. Bye, everyone.
Bye, everyone.